Okay, today is our last class and we have a summer free. I won't see you again until September, till the fall semester. And I thought I would leave you with an old-fashioned, long time ago, totally by hand project. This is the famous hexagon quilt. A number of you have made it. Some of you have even gone king size on that. This is just my piece of it. I've got two pieces about that size. I never quite got it to bed size, but good enough for demonstration. What you can see is they are hand-turned hexagons all put together, and it really makes a very gorgeous quilt. For my quilt, I chose floral centerpieces with a coordinated kind of less print fabric all the way around. Let me show you what my choices look like. Again, a floral and a background. They are hexagons. They can vary in size, but these happen to be 2 inches across the smaller piece and 3 inches across the larger piece, and I will be sending you a pattern of that. So here is my floral, and there is a coordinated rim. Here again, a floral and a rim. All of these were chosen because that's what I decided to do. Same print here, a little bit different green. When you cut out the small one with the smaller hexagon and the big one with the bigger hexagon, you also need to cut out a piece of batting, and that will be the same size as the smaller hexagon. Okay, so what we then do is take my choices, put them together, and here's an example of a floral, and I kind of like that for the quieter outside edge. And now I'm going to take the big one, I'm going to turn it upside down so that my right sides are on the outside, okay, back and front, and the wrong sides inside, and the batting in between. Okay. Just center this so that all of the edges are just about the same. Okay, what I'm then going to do is turn this down once and twice, and you can pin it. I like these little clips, so I'm just going to tuck a couple of clips in it. When I come to the corner here, I'm going to turn it down again once and twice, and that automatically makes a really neat little miter right here in the corner. And again, hold that down. And I don't pin all the way around or clip all the way around. I kind of do it as I go, but it does help to tie it down. So when I've done 1, 2, again 3, all of the edges are all going to look like that. Okay, there's my inside print. There's my coordinated outside larger hexagon, turned over, turned to the front, and hand hemmed down all the way around. So you wind up with a whole bunch of hexagons that look pretty much like that. I have chosen florals and coordinated outside rims, but you could use anything in this. You can use juvenile fabrics. You can use batiks. I will show you an example on the computer of a gal who used all animal prints for her centers and then coordinated. So whatever you do, you just make this up and just some kind of harmony. I'm using medium-sized florals and little coordinates for the outside. There's my back. Okay. So they all look like this, and what I need to do now is put a row of quilting all the way around on the inside. And all I need to do is, by the way, use a quilting thread on this, cotton quilting thread. I'm going to start by hiding a knot. Just kind of tuck it in here and work your way out so you don't see the knot. And it is nothing but a little running stitch all the way around the inside on the smaller piece. Pull and then turn and come all the way around so that every piece is quilted. If you look at the back of this big one, you can see the quilting. Here's the quilting here. If you look at the front, you will notice it, but not very much. Here in this black, it shows a little bit. Doesn't show much here, but it is quilted just to the inside of that turned under edge. Okay, once you have done that, you then you have a bunch of quilted. These are not quilted, but they will be. And then the next part of the job is simply to sew two together, right sides together, and with a very small, just catching the edges, a little overcast stitch all the way around to hold it down, and very tiny so that it will actually open up flat. I can show you this partially done. Here's an example of one that I have sewed. It's a tiny little overcast stitch. I think you can see it in here. Okay. When I open it, it opens flat. I will then take the next two. Let's take these and sew them right sides together. And again, a little overcast stitch, open it, and it will be sewed. Here, right sides together, a little overcast stitch, very close to the edges, and it will be sewed. And you wind up with this forever and forever until you reach the size you want. You can go king size, whatever you want. And amazingly enough, I've had a number of students who have really made full bed-size quilts like this, and they are just gorgeous. Again, your choice of fabrics. This is mine. You do yours. So try it. It's a nice hand project. It's nice to have it with you when you travel, when you just need something to take along and have some handwork. I keep all of the, here's an example. I keep a whole bunch of pieces ready to go in a Ziploc, and I just grab it and take it with me when I know I'm going to have some time to spend doing nothing, and I can do a little handwork while I'm at it. So have fun with that, because it is a nice hand project. You may not like it, but try it. Again, your choice of fabrics. Play with it.